Hi Pisces. Okay, welcome to your December monthly reading. So if you're new to my channel, or if you're new to like visiting this video, or I don't know, yeah, just the channel in general, I'm gonna do your general love and career, and I'll just get right into it because I don't want to like make the intro too long. So I'm gonna be using the Oceanic Tarot by Jane Wallace. This is like my favorite tarot deck to use. It's just I can get enough imagery from it to kind of gauge. I don't know, I just really like the pictures, but oh my god, this is so difficult to put in. God damn it. Okay, so I'm gonna get right into it, and hopefully I can get some clarifiers. So if I need to clarify anything, I'll use the normal Rider-Waite deck. Right, so let's just get started then. I'm just looking down at my notes, by the way, so I'm just gonna see more towards the end, when I've just kind of done your general love and career. I'm gonna get into what zodiac sign that you're dealing with romantically, and this way you can kind of gauge what's happening with a specific star sign. And then I will move on to a bonus pick a card reading for you Pisces people. Any cross watchers watching, I would not recommend cross watching. I just think that it's I mean, I don't mind it, but you know, sometimes what I'm reading for is the specific star sign, if that makes sense. So I don't like to, I know that energy is fluid and whatnot, but I like to think that what I'm reading is for a specific audience. So like this one is a Pisces reading. So oh my god, if you can hear any noise, it's neighbors from upstairs. So let's just get into it then. Let's see your general then for December. Okay, let's get started. So for my Pisces, so yeah, so Sun, Moon, and Venus I'm reading for. So Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Venus. What can you tell me for the month of December for my Pisces? What's the general overall kind of energy that you're emitting in the month of December? I don't read these in reversals, by the way. Okay, so there's two queens here with the 9 of Cups. So what I'm getting straight away is kind of two energies. Either you are dealing with a mother figure in your life, or you deal with maybe a partner's mother that is quite difficult to kind of not difficult in a sense, but I think you two have very clashing mentalities, in the sense that like what she says might not resonate with you. What you say to her may not come across well, because the communication, again, two different people talking to each other. Like, you know, a mother's relationship usually is quite difficult, in the sense that as you get older, there is more conflict, and it's because you two are very different people. That's the sense I'm getting straight away, is that there's a mother figure. If you're a female, I do feel like you are clashing. I think you're growing up because you are kind of maybe stuck. If you're young, if you're in your 20s or in your teens, I hope no teenagers are watching this, you know. Okay. I mean, I don't really mind, but okay, so on with the if you're like in your teens, like let's say 18, and then in your early 20s, and you're living at home, I do get this sense that like you're sprouting into a woman. And for your mum, this is more harder to control, because not the sense that you might be going wild and crazy. There's, again, two opposing sides where you have conflict with her, not because you guys hate each other, but it's just conflict of minds. I do think in the month of December, you guys will come to a more understanding, in the sense that you might talk things out. There might be a heart-to-heart. I think there's a longing and wishing from both sides that you understand each other. Your Venus, not your Venus, your rising might be in a fire sign. So you might be a Leo, Sag, Aries in a in your rising, in your ascendant, or in your moon. So in this sense, when you're a Pisces, and then you've got that fire sign, moon or rising, it's conflict of character within yourself, because in one part of yourself you're extremely emotional, and you're very kind of loving, compassionate, understanding, but in the other sense of a Pisces, you guys are hard to kind of pin down, because of it's kind of like a Gemini. Geminis have that, not two-faced, but they have two sides to them, or maybe even 10 sides to them that they try to understand for themselves. Whereas with a Pisces, because you guys are fishes, you guys kind of go with the flow, or you guys kind of like, you don't know what side to go to. So again, there's a conflict of not just your own character, but kind of understanding other people's. And right now at this time, you are coming into a space where you're understanding yourself a bit more. You're coming into a woman. You may feel like in the past that it was hard for you to kind of see your worth, but I think it is slowly coming. I think in the month of December as well, you'll start to see, or you'll have talks with your mother about self-worth and about your individuality, as well as how you want to thrive in this lifetime. I think one thing that your mum wants to say to you is to be more resilient and to stand in your power. Your mum might be an air sign, or a fire sign, whichever one. But I think in the month of December, what's calling out to me is mother. Let's just see what's happening in your love life. So that was one kind of engaging thing that I got for your general in the month of December. So let's see what's happening in love. What's happening in your love life? Okay, if you're involved with someone, you might feel like this is an ongoing cycle where things keep going around in a circle and there's no kind of beginning to end, like nothing meets together. It's kind of like, I definitely think that there's a sense of opposites attract with this person. This person might have dark hair. This is for people who are involved with someone, by the way, because there's two stories that I'm getting. So this person might have dark hair, a little bit tan, and I think they are quite young. I think this person struggles to commit. I think this person might struggle with commitment. It might be an earth sign. I'm getting strong earth signs, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I think you guys have been going back and forth, and this person has missed opportunities with you, I feel like. The reason why I say that is because you have positive cards. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, like, do you know what I mean? But there's something about this because it's paired with the Wheel of Fortune. And sometimes Wheel of Fortune doesn't just mean you guys are destined together. Sometimes the realistic view is that you guys go back and forth. And I'm seeing fishes in here. Fishes represent not being able to decide as well. And fishes kind of like go in different directions. Like you never really know what direction they're going in. So with this, I feel like this person has made you feel uncertain about where you guys stood. And I think there were chances where you thought that if you offered them this, that they would kind of give you something more solid, but it wasn't that. And I think this person is more focused on their career or themselves rather than this relationship or this partnership or whatever you guys are doing, this entanglement, if you will. I just think that, let me just go on to like how this person feels about you. Okay, so this person is at a stage where they are wanting things to develop, but it's happening way too slow. I think this person dwells on in their mind about things, about this relationship or this partnership that you guys have, because this person does think about solid things with you, and building something solid like a family or a marriage even. And I think this person, you do feel like you are connected to them very closely. But then again, this person is too slow, and they're thinking about, it's more of like they're thinking about choices and how to get there, rather than actually making any decision or making any kind of forward movement. So you feel stuck. You feel like, I want to keep things rolling. I want to do this. I want to do that. And then this person's just kind of like stuck in their ways. So another storyline I'm also getting, if you're not involved with someone, is that you might have been stuck in, so for these are for the singles, if you've been stuck alone for a long time and you don't feel like anything's going anywhere, then fortunately for you guys, in the month of December, you could be in contact with an earth sign. You could be in contact with someone that was in your life maybe a long time ago. I'm not getting the sense that I think you guys have dealt with each other before, is what I'm getting. So that's for the singles, that's all I'm getting. But I think for most of you who are dealing with people right now, I think it is slow. But I think this person is more, if this person is an earth sign or they have earth in their chart, anyhow, this person is emitting this Knight of Pentacles energy. They are the slowest of the knights. The reason why they're slow is because they want to make sure that what they're deciding on is the right choice, and not just the right choice, but like things are more thought out than the Knight of Swords or the Knight of Wands. With those two knights, they don't think about things, it's more passion, whereas the Knight of Pentacles is more stable. But then again, when you try to mix stability with then stubbornness, what happens is that they get stuck in their thoughts, and they get stuck. And it's not a sense of the Four of Pentacles stuck. Seven of Pentacles is more of trying to make the decisions, trying to work out what's going on. It's still movement, but it's not fast enough. So let's go on to your career and see what's happening in terms of your work, job, things like of that nature. So let's see, my Pisces, what's happening for you in the month of December for your career, and what do you need to know? Okay, so for people, okay, very, very outwardly, I'm just saying that there's a very strong partnership in your career, that you will make a business partner that is going to help in terms of expanding your family life, as well as, I'm getting two stories. So either you might fall in love with a partnership or a business partner that you are doing business with, or, you know, he's helping you out, or she's helping you out. I'm just getting the sense that this is quite, you know, this is quite surprising to get the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. So 2 of Cups, if I was to show you a picture in the normal Rider-Waite, this is about soulmate, and this is about soulmates as well. This is about family. So family, like these two cards together, for people who are not aware of tarot and things of that nature, like this is quite crazy to get in a career, because it talks about more of the love side. But if you was to try and apply these cups to a career, it means a lot of abundance, and you'll love what you do, and you'll love the kind of recognition and the opportunities you're getting in the month of December. I also think that you need to listen to what your heart is telling you rather than your mind. I think for the month of December, you're really going to be in tune with not just, this is so, it's too generic to say feelings. It's more to do with the High Priestess. If I was to explain, she's someone who is very similar to the Magician. So the Magician card is someone that manifests, but they're the positive light of manifesting, whereas the High Priestess, she's the negative side, but not negative what you think it is, like negative in the sense that she's your subconscious. So she's telling you to listen to what is happening inside, and to look at things from a perspective of deep knowledge, and to listen to what because she's a mysterious person. Either that, you need to listen to your intuition, or you're getting help from a spiritual person, a tarot reader, or a mother that's very intuitive. You're listening to someone who is helping you on this journey, especially towards your career and how you're self-developing. But in any sense, regardless of the tarot readers and things like that, I do sense that things in your career is going to make you very happy. I think that I don't see any issues. I don't think, yeah, I don't, it's just such a good career reading. Okay, so let's go on to what zodiacs you're dealing with. So, yeah, oh my God. Okay, so let's see, one by one. Let me use the Rider-Waite because this one's got more imagery that I can. Okay, for my Pisces, I'm just gonna clear the deck, clear the deck's energy so I can get some. Okay, so for my Pisces dealing with, let me just get the list out. So for my Pisces that are dealing with an Aquarius, in love, what can you tell me what's gonna happen in the month of December? What's gonna happen in the month of December? Oh, okay, 2 cards wanted to come out. Okay, so in the month of December with this Aquarius, you guys aren't going to be in contact. If anything, you might have blocked them because you think they're a narcissist. If you're dealing with a Pisces, this Pisces has made either the Pisces has made a decision about you or you've made a decision about them in a third-party issue, and it's been a tough one, but you guys are not in contact or you guys are very disengaged with each other. But either way, there's been a third-party issue, and there's going to be a decision made of who's chosen who, or what decision that they've made. But yeah, so Aries, if you're dealing with an Aries, wow, this Aries feels very disconnected from you. They do miss you, but you're showing up as the 2 of Cups in reverse. It's very disconnected. It's not been working out too well. You guys may be going through a breakup. So in the month of December, I'm seeing a lot of missing and a lot of thinking about each other, but not a lot of action. In the month of December, if you're dealing with a Taurus, what's happening? So coming up as a 3 of Swords in reverse. So there might have been in the past heartbreak, but it's over. You guys have hurt each other enough. You guys are overcoming it slowly by slowly, but the heartache is still leaving wounds within you guys. So yeah, but you are getting over it in the month of December. So if you're dealing with a Gemini, oh, 2 cards keep coming out, Jesus Christ. Okay, so the month of December, this person wants to move ahead with their life. They don't want to dwell on the situation with you anymore. They just kind of want to find their new path and go ahead along with that, especially in the month of December. If you're dealing with a Cancer, this Cancer wants to work with things with you. You deeply care about them a lot. You do see them as very emotionally stable and very loving, very nurturing. You do see them as a divine counterpart. You both do care about each other a lot. I sense that both of you find middle ground by talking to each other about your past traumas, and yeah, you guys see eye to eye a lot. And I think in the month of December, feelings are just going to grow even more. But yeah, if you're dealing with a Leo, this Leo definitely wants to talk to you. If you've not been in contact with the Leo, just know that he or she will contact you. You'll see more engagement in the way that you guys are talking to each other, and there's something that he really wants to tell you, because he's had kind of a moment of like an apple has fallen on his head kind of moment. If you're dealing with a Virgo, this flew out. If you're dealing with a Virgo, you guys want something stable with each other. He might offer you a relationship. Things will get more stable. Another storyline I'm getting with this Virgo is that they may have children, or they may already be married. So just be careful with this person. No, that's it. 2 storylines, that's it. So with this Virgo, either they want a relationship with you or they're already in a marriage. And they might have kids. If you're dealing with a Libra, there's a lot of conflict with you guys in the month of December. I don't I think it will be hard for you guys to engage in a normal conversation without you guys kind of blowing up into an explosive argument. I think the best thing for you to do is, for you Pisces, is to, every time you feel a rise, if you can't stay away from this person, every time you feel that rise, make yourself step away from it, because as much as this can be very upsetting, it's not worth the fight. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, this Scorpio does want something stable with you, but they are too focused on their work right now. They might come off as very cold, but I think this person just doesn't know how to engage in their emotions. I think the best thing for you, and plus because you both are water signs, is that you can just be as understanding as possible and kind of know that you are there for them. However, if this person is breadcrumbing you, please don't stay in the mix. I don't sense that this person is being selfish. I just think that they have other priorities. They're coming off as a dad figure, so they might be a father too, or they might be a baby daddy. So yeah, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, this Sagittarius walked away from you, and they're going to come back to you in the month of December after a long kind of thought process into why they want to come back. They left because they thought it was for the best, but I think there have been a lot of toxic moments between you guys. I think it's difficult for this person to leave you, so that's what's happening. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, this Capricorn can come off as very selfish, very self-entitled, cold, and not understanding of you at all. I think this person does not engage with you in the way that you want to. I think that he can be slightly abusive as well. I think either emotionally or physically. If you are going through something like this, please, I'm not trying to control your life, but know that this isn't healthy for you. If it doesn't resonate, that's fine, but he is coming up as the King of Swords in reverse, which is not a very nice person. He might be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius ascendant or moon. Let's move on to the pick a card readings now. Oh, I need water. Okay. So I'm gonna do a pick a card reading. So I'm going to do 2 piles, and what I want you to do is just pick whichever pile resonates to you. And this is just going to be an extra message that's going to be very specific to the type of Pisces person that is watching. So this will be pile 1 and this will be pile 2. So I want you to focus and just choose your pile. So I'll keep hold of them because I like it when people just keep talking. But this would be the tiger eye, which is good for protection. And this would be the rose quartz, which is good for with pearls. So this is good for love and abundance. So anything to do with love. So tiger eye or rose quartz, take your pick. Okay, so this will be pile 1, pile 2. So let's just get started with pile 1, which will be the tiger eye. I'll use the Rider-Waite this time. So for people that picked pile 2, what are messages that you need to hear, or what is something really important that Spirit wants to say to you in the month of December? Just be careful in the month of December that your car doesn't break down or you don't have an accident on the road, so please drive safely. I'm getting very specific message, and it's, if you have an argument with someone whilst driving, please be careful because you might get into an accident. It might not be a big one, but it might, when you're arguing and you're just full of emotions and you're driving, just make sure that you have everything under control. I'm just getting this for like a certain amount of you. Just be wary that I'm getting that there's a lot of arguments, something wrong with your partnership if you have a partnership or a relationship. Just be mindful of any arguments you have with this person because you might have an accident is what I'm getting. So that's the message I'm getting for you guys. If you picked pile 2, this is the rose quartz. You might have chosen this because you broken-hearted maybe, or you might need some healing in love. So let's just get onto it. Let me just clear the deck. So for my pile 2 Pisces, what's some messages that they need to hear? What's some messages that you need to hear? In the month of December for my Pisces, what are some messages from Spirit that you need to hear? Just know that if you're dealing or suffering with any depression, or if you're feeling very trapped within your house because of the lockdown, or if you're feeling trapped in general, just know that this is not that the lockdown is in your head, but just know that any kind of restriction that you feel personally is self-inflicted, and you can always come out of that. There are things in this world that and I don't want to make any person's pain feel less than the other, but try to ground yourself in the sense that there are a lot of things in this world, a lot of horrible things that happen, and sometimes you need to be blessed with what you're given. So like, for example, me, I'm very grateful that I wake up with vision. You know, some people don't have that. Some people wake up and just they're not able to see the sunset and things like that, but I have everything. I have a healthy body, I have eyes, and I know it may sound like Jesus Christ, like, you know, sometimes I just want to wallow in my pain, you know, sometimes I don't have shit, but it's like, come on, like, sometimes some of the things that you're depressed about is realistically, like, look at the things around your house and know that it's a privilege to have heating, it's a privilege to have hot water, do you know what I mean? So there's that message, and also there's a message of a lot of nice things are going to happen to you, basically. So if you're feeling like, you know, you've been trapped in a while, it's been locked down, or like if it's not lockdown, you feel like, you know, things are just kind of dragging you down, you don't feel so good, just know in the month of December things are picking up. I think for the month of the holy month for some people, if you guys are Christian. If not, you guys are going to be celebrating, it's going to be cool. I think you're going to have a reunion with someone. I think you might have a reunion with someone that you've been thinking about a lot as well, and you guys might even be having a lot of sex. Big dick energy, so you might be I also see a lot of like having fun, a lot of sexual energy, a lot of parties, things like that, of that nature. So good vibes. So yeah, thank you for thank you, Pisces, or anyone that's watching this reading, and I hope you tune in next time for next month's reading. So bye.